Welcome. Nepal.
Namaste.
Contestant, she is Nepal.
I was born in a small town, tucked between the gorgeous mountains of the Himalayas and the lush jungles of the Tarai. Despite being an average kid throughout my early life, I grew up. However, 2018 was the year that took a turn in my life. I decided to take a challenge contrary to what was expected of me, a decision to participate in a beauty pageant. So now, I've embarked upon the biggest challenge of my life yet, to be the Miss World 2018.
At the start of your video, you referred to yourself as an average student. What did you mean by this?
So you know, Frankie, how kids, ever since their childhood, they have an interest in sports or art, or they're just good at maths. But I was one of those kids who was extremely mediocre at whatever she did, and I always grew up believing that I did not have any natural talent. So that's what I meant when I said that I was just an average kid. But as I grew up, I realized that hard work could always beat talent. And you know, right now I'm still the same average kid, but I believe that with hard work and dedication, I can be whoever I want to be.
What would you say to kids or parents who believe that they are average students or their children are average students? What would you tell them?
You know, I'd like to believe that natural talent is just a myth, because I was an average kid, like I said. So I'd like to tell them, please let your children know that if they put their heart and their passion into anything, they can achieve anything that they want to achieve in life.
Great. Thank you so much, Nepal.
No worries.
And Nepal, what is the biggest problem faced by your country and how would you solve it?
Unemployment has been one of the biggest challenges that we've been facing as a country, as a lot of youth are migrating to foreign countries for job opportunities. So I believe that creating more jobs through tourism, which happens to be one of our biggest strengths as a country, is a way to go about it. I would like to promote to the world that Nepal is a country of diverse culture, ethnicity, and religions, traditions, and we are just people who love celebrations, we love festivals, and I'd like to welcome the world to Nepal with big, bright smiles.
Thank you, Nepal. The most important lesson you've taught a young person?
Well, the most important lesson that I could remember teaching a young person would be to give back. Every time I would always emphasize on being kind and compassionate to the children that I reach out to, whether or not they're from the city or from the rural areas in my country. And this is because ever since I was young, I always believed that charity starts small and it starts at any age. So our young people today, they're very quick at learning and adapting to new things. So we should teach them the ways to give back to the community. And we bear this responsibility to be a good role model to the younger generation. And I believe that if our actions are put into practice, and eventually our country would definitely be a better place. I mean, the whole world would be a better place if everyone puts this into practice, you see.
Great. Thank you so much, Malaysia.
You're welcome.
Malaysia, are you ready for the world to watch your presentation?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
Salam Sejahtera. My name is Larissa Ping Liu and I'm 19 years old. I'm honored to represent the land of diversity, Malaysia. Born and bred in a city of unity called Kuching in Sarawak, I'm a mixed race of Chinese and Kenyah. My Kenyah mother taught me a lot about practicing our culture, and from her, my sister and I learned to be culture dancers. Growing up, I've learned the urgency and the importance of keeping our culture alive. So I started picking up the sape, which is our traditional musical instrument, and learned many long forgotten tunes. I enjoy being around children and youths, and I'm driven to help the young ones by doing what I love, which is teaching. I always believe that every child has a talent and the potential to do great things. I stand for the equal education opportunities for children, especially those who live in the remote areas of the country. I'm Larissa Ping Liu, and I'm your Miss World Malaysia 2018.
Malaysia, what